Good afternoon, boys and girls, and welcome yet again to the southern wing of the Stink Bug Works. Somebody asked me, if the geckos are so cool, why are you getting rid of them? And the answer is right there in front of you. I'm not getting rid of all of them. I'm getting rid of the least likely one to make it back to the water. Now, let's talk about the gecko. The gecko's from MHZ, and it's a cool little boat, and it's a smaller version of their bigger lizard and some other hulls they have. But everything on it is really sharp and nice. The strakes are really nice, other than this cancer in the gel coat. And this was the ready-to-go version, and it came equipped with the driveline installed. This was much bigger. I ground some of it out. But it came with the driveline installed and the rudder installed. You had to put in a servo and a motor, but that was what they gave you, was a driveline and a motor. And it was part of their deal. And so I bought this one first, and it was such a hoot. I found a great deal on this. Oliver was having a sale, and it was like, okay, I'll pick up another hull just to have one. And the orange gel coat over time, I mean, these things are 30 years old. Over time, the gel coat shrunk a little bit. The yellow, on the other hand, held up, and this boat's in the same condition. It's got a good servo and a good drive line. All it needs is a motor, and I've got a whole bunch of them lying around, and a receiver and a battery. So it could go at any time. Somewhere along the line, MHZ changed the design of the upper half. You'll notice this canopy has a scoop in it, and the newer canopies are smooth. Faster layup and such, cut down some time. And take a look at this. On the rear deck, this had a little indentation here, and it made taping up the joint more difficult, and it also made laying up the hull more difficult. So in the newer hulls, they smooth this out. It makes it easier to tape up. So when the new hulls came out, I ordered two. One with their ready to run. So this is all the MHZ provided hardware on here. And it's a pretty darn nice rudder and strut here. And I've no complaints. It's pretty slick. It uses the same basic drive line as is in there. And in this case, I put a, generic Outrunner. Any of these, 450 size helicopter motors will work in here. So again, the setup's virtually identical. The servo's over here, just basically glued into place, and away you go. Now, this one was just the bare hull. And so I decided to have some fun with it. And so I don't know if you've ever followed the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, but you can see the driver is Zaphod Beeblebrox. The throttle man is Marvin. It has the infinite improbability drive, propulsion by Ford Prefect, and fuel is really hot tea. It's the Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster, and over here it says Danger, Total Perspective Vortex. So there you go. The the painted up version, tape was tearing my decals off, but you know what? That's what happens on a painted boat. They suffer it. This one is like these. It's just the bare fiberglass with some stickers on it. So there you go, boys and girls. That's why this gecko is free, because these two are seaworthy and this one's just needs guts. Okay, until next time, boys and girls, jet out.